Hey, Warrior Saints. Glad to have you beautiful people with us as we continue our conversation from yesterday.
We're so worried about what other people are doing to me. And then because of that, because they did something to me and I'm special and my bottom doesn't smell, we think that that means that like we then have to go after the other person. We then have to go back after them and get them back. We have to not only hold on, well, they're angry with us, so then I'm instead of going and off and making peace with them the way that we're called to do in the Sermon on the Mount, I'm instead going to go after them
Yeah.
and I'm going to get them back and I'm going to show them who's in charge. I'm going to show them what's what. And Proverbs talks about this when it says a hot-tempered man stirs up strife, but he who is slow to anger quiets contention. If we fly off the handle at everything and then want to go and give an answer to everything because we're taking it all so seriously, because we're looking at all of this stuff, we get lost and we go down this rabbit hole of a vengeance game
Right.
that is only going to have losers at the end of it.
Right. Absolutely. I mean, St. Paul, even in Romans, quotes, from the Old Testament, like, vengeance is mine. Repay no one evil for evil. Vengeance is mine. The Lord's saying, like, I'll take care of it. If something needs to be taken care of, I'll take care of it. You don't do that. Don't do your business. I mean, do your business. Don't do vengeance. That's my business.
Yeah. I mean, when I do premarital classes here, I tell them all the time in conflict resolution, if you're having an argument with your spouse and at any point you look at them and you say, I got him, you're doing it wrong because that's not the goal. You're not trying to just win this weird argument, right? That's over nothing. That's over something that is unimportant. You're now trying to smash the other person and belittle the other person in some way to make yourself feel better. But, I mean, Christ goes on in the Sermon on the Mount to talk about that further. After talking about, the gift at the altar and going after that, he says later in chapter 5, you've heard it said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. I say to you, do not resist one who is evil. If anyone strikes you on the right cheek, turn to him the other also. And if any would sue you, take your coat, let him have your cloak as well. If anyone forces you to go 1 mile, go with him 2 miles. Give to him who begs from you and do not refuse him who would borrow from you. We're called to seek out these opportunities to overcome revenge, to overcome vengeance, rather than being so consumed by vengeance because someone else is holding a grudge that really is about something that doesn't matter. All because at the beginning of it, they were persistent or we were persistent, and we forget that. We lose sight of kind of who started things at the beginning, and we just hold on to these silly burdens.
Yeah, totally. And Jesus is giving you a different perspective you need to look at.
Yeah.
I mean, like that Proverbs that you quoted there, I think chapter 15, right? An angry man stirs up strife. You're not supposed to stir up strife. And that what you saw in that chunk from Matthew and that you just read for us, you are supposed to seek healing. And reconciliation and the giving to others. I mean, that's our focus. What Jesus is saying, like I'm flipping the script, says the Lord, right? We're going to look at things differently, and particularly different than the rest of the world. Like the world, it's that whole reactionary thing that we've fallen into where, it's supposed to be like we're always on the prowl. Like you and I were just talking about that thing you just saw. I will explore that. It's an interesting one. That there was somebody, I didn't see it yet, who was saying that most priests in America don't baptize, Orthodox priests don't baptize right. They're doing pouring. Wait, what the hell are you talking about? Most priests? I mean, do you know most priests, dude? What are you even talking about? That's a convo we'll have later, but he's looking to stir the pot. He's looking to find strife. I mean, he's, I need to defend the truth of the Orthodox faith against all these crazies because what are you talking about, dude? Just go to your church, teach the gospel, take care of your own people, baptize them right. Let me deal with my stuff and let him deal with his stuff and all the rest, right?
Well, and I mean, that's ultimately our way through all of this.
Hey, Warrior Saints, thank you so much for being with us. If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and share. It helps us get the word out there. And if you want more, visit us at warriorsaints.org and subscribe to Understanding the Bible. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.